It seems like the Aespa members have seen all the hate against them and decided to finally react to it and shut down the haters. Jimin from BTS also shocked everyone when it was reported that he got into a payment scandal, but believe me, the issue is way deeper than it seemed, and it seems like there's someone else to blame. But that's not everything that has happened lately, so let's get into it. I can't believe I'm finally saying this, you guys, but Blackpink are making a comeback. An industry insider revealed for Sports Dong-a that they were returning with a new album as early as June. Even though it seems like the date of their comeback has yet to be decided, fans are just glad to have them back. However, it seems like netizens have caught on to YG Entertainment's tactics and that they have a habit of making fans wait for no reason. When the news came out, a netizen commented, "They would mean June of next year too, right?" Another one said, "So the earliest they'll come back will be in June, so we should expect them in July or August, right?" They're also suspecting that Blackpink will only release a single in June, then come back with a full album later this year. Not even that, but they think that their next album won't have more than 4 songs. The worst thing is that knowing YG, they're not exactly too far off. Let's hope that we're wrong for once. Twice recently held a 3-day concert in Tokyo at the Tokyo Dome for their world tour. On April 25th, they held their final concert and everything seemed to be going well, at least until the encore. They performed their Japanese hits Happy Happy, Fake and True, Love Me, and Kura Kura. It seems like this made Jihyo quite nostalgic of the Tokyo Dome concert twice held in 2019 for the Twiceland tour, as she suggested that they reenact the big circle that they made while holding hands. All the members agreed and held hands while running around in a circle. The girls were heard saying "I love you" as they ran. Then something unexpected happened. Sana started crying. And I'm not talking about a few tears. She was full on bawling to the point that fans could hear her whimpering through the microphone and her shoulders were shaking. It was devastating to watch for the fans and for the members themselves who came closer to check up on her. Nayeon and Jihyo started hugging her while Dahyun and Momo comforted her. This started a chain reaction among the members though, as a few moments later, Jihyo and Dewey started to cry. But not to worry, nothing serious was happening. Sana explained that she was just getting nostalgic as she remembered the time that they did their circle in 2019 at the Tokyo Dome and asked the fans not to worry about her. But the crying didn't stop as she and the rest of the members were seen with tears in their eyes as they left the stage. My poor girls. It was heartbreaking to watch even if it was nothing serious. But we got some bad news from her as well. On April 26th, JYP Entertainment released a statement saying that Sana has tested positive for COVID. While Twice were holding their concerts in Japan, Sana and the rest of the members all tested negative, but tested positive when the members took the PCR test when they were about to depart. Sana was the only one who tested positive, and the rest of the members flew back to Korea. JYP promised that they would take care of her and that her health would be their biggest priority. Get well soon, Sana. ITZY's Yuna has shocked people with her latest appearance lately, and it caused a lot of concern among netizens. The group performed their song 20 during a fan meeting, and fans noticed that Yuna looked noticeably thinner than usual. Someone posted screenshots of Yuna during the performance on an online platform writing, "Seriously, isn't being an idol such an odd job? I can't believe people get inspired when they see stuff like that. Is Yuna really healthy?" Some netizens were concerned about the diets JYP was making them follow, writing, "Is there a need for the company to make them look this skinny? When you look at the video, they look even skinnier. Please make them eat and make them diet in a healthy way." Others pointed out that Yuna has been eating well according to the messages she sent on Bubble, and that this was just the angle and lighting that was making her look thinner. A fan wrote, "That's just how her body looks like. Why do we need to pity her?" It's a situation that is hard to comment on as her body is her body, and truth be told, this might just be a bad picture from a bad angle or from a moment when she was dancing passionately. Who knows? BTS's Jimin is the new target of the media. As you might recall, Jimin purchased an apartment at 91 Hanam in Seoul for 5.9 billion won back in May of last year. Well, on April 24th, Biz Hongkook released an article reporting that Jimin's apartment was seized by the National Health Insurance because he didn't pay his health insurance premiums. According to the article, Jimin received 4 separate notices by registered mail before his apartment was temporarily seized. The seizure was then lifted on April 22nd when he paid what he owed. Big Hit released a statement later on saying that this whole issue had been their fault. They said that the company is the one to receive all the mail that arrives at the artist dorms, but some of the mail got mixed up and they failed to give it to Jimin. They said, due to Jimin's activities abroad starting at the end of last year, his extended period of rest, and his scheduled activities abroad after that, he was unaware of matters such as his premiums being overdue. As soon as he found out, he paid the arrears in full, and at present, the situation has been resolved. They apologized for causing trouble, but even with the company's explanation, it seems like something darker was going on. People have strong reasons to believe that Jimin's mail was actually stolen from the Hanam mailbox to paint Jimin as irresponsible. responsible. Allegedly, the documents were stolen twice from their mailbox, so there was no way for Jimin to get the documents in the first place. This makes sense once you find out that his property foreclosure was leaked online, with the original poster not blurring out any of Jimin's personal information. The post was then deleted, but it didn't stop others from circulating it online. A user on the anonymous employee community Blind wrote, "That post was updated about 7 hours before the first news article published. To look up the said document, you would have to know all 13 digits of his social security number. I have a feeling someone who knows Jimin's personal information well did this." So whoever stole the documents held onto them for this long and released them to Biz Jungkook for them to publish. It gets even more suspicious once you consider that the information was leaked a day before Jimin's first OST was released. A fan wrote, "The fact that anybody was concerned about an overdue insurance payment rather than the fact that his personal information was leaked is appalling. Like, this type of information shouldn't get out ever." Let's hope Big Hit handles this accordingly, because the fact that someone can just snoop through BTS's mail and leak all their information online is more than terrifying. It seems like Karina and Ning have finally had enough. Ever since Aespa were announced to perform at Coachella, the hate towards them has multiplied by tenfold. Blackpink fans were mainly the ones who shaded the Aespa members, discrediting their achievements by saying that Blackpink were actually the first group to perform at the festival. It didn't help that there were some videos that make it seem like the crowd was completely silent during Aespa's stage, which was proven wrong in a matter of minutes. The members, mostly Ming, also got a lot of hate from netizens. They wrote comments like, "The Korean members did so well," and "I don't understand how Ning is the main vocal, the other kids did well," which are all shameless lies because everyone was glad to hear her raw vocals and she sounded amazing. Netizens also accused their outfits to being too similar to what Blackpink wore at Coachella in 2019. Well, Karina and Ning both decided that they have had enough and spoke out against the haters who can't seem to let them breathe without criticizing them for doing it the wrong way. Karina said, "Of course, not everyone would be satisfied with the stage, but as long as I had fun. Life is short, isn't it? We don't have that much time to fully enjoy our lives, so I hope you'll enjoy the present times and be happy." Ning also spoke up saying, "The four of us prepared a lot for this performance. Enjoying it with our fans was our goal and we were able to do that. But to those who view us with prejudice, I just want to say we're doing what we love. Although we don't have time to mind those who hate us, I hope those people can find something they like to do as well. Life's too short." This might be just my opinion, but I think Aespa's Savage was written with Ning in mind because she really came for haters' necks. What's really heartbreaking is that they're such a new group and this was a historical moment for them, but the haters simply ruined it by bashing them online. And if someone says that their live was terrible, go and check the performance again because they absolutely slayed it. Speaking of Aespa, a comeback might be in the works for them. The biggest hint to this was the fact that Aespa performed a new song at Coachella titled "Life's Too Short," which is reported to be the English version of the song from their upcoming album. Winter also spoiled the comeback on Bubble writing, "It's our first time doing SM Town concert in person as well, so there's many things to look forward to this year, right? Aespa's comeback. I'm going to need these girls to spoil when the comebacks are happening too. The information is just too vague and I'm way too excited." Share your thoughts in the comments. Hope you enjoyed today's video and I'll see you next time. Bye!